Hi, welcome back to Crochet Creations and a new Addictions video number 79. Raspberry soda. Oh, blue raspberry, I guess. I just love it. I knocked the coaster down as I picked the cup up. It's sweating, so it stuck to the coaster. It's one of those ice coasters, and I've used it so much that it's actually beat up. I should be using one of Deb's rug mugs. I have one and it's out on the other desk, and that's where it is. So hope everyone's having a good week. I'm doing a vlogtober, but I'm doing it my way. So yes, you have seen an addictions video this week, and so now you're gonna see 2 in 1 week. Yes, I went shopping today. That was fun. We'll get to that. Where can you find me? All of the links below. I have an Etsy shop. I have a Facebook group that's linked to this channel, and I have a business page on Facebook. And so, you know, if you already know, then welcome. If you're new to this channel, then you'll just have to bear with me. I don't always mention everything that's going on in every video, and there is a lot of things that we do. Lives on Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's for an hour, and we always have a challenge or a make-along or something going on. What am I working on? Well, so yesterday I dug out this challenge that I have to do this Tunisian Outlander wrap. I did a swatch. I did 18 rows using the 6mm. And I'm laughing because I didn't rip it out. Instead, I took out another hank and I started it again. And this is using Heartland. A beautiful Mammoth Cave is the first colorway that you start with, which is the main colorway for the whole main color. And then the other 2 colors that they use as a Black Canyon and a Grand Canyon. Now this is a paid for pattern, but it is very inexpensive. I will link it below. And it's using the Tunisian, so I have a Knit Picks set that I'm using, and I went up to the 6.5 because there's not a 7, and that is a pretty good size hook on there. Then the next size is an 8mm, and it says to use a 7, so I figured, you know, I'm a loose crocheter and I would try the 6. Well, that seemed like I was never going to ever get to the size that it should be. So I went ahead and started over with the 6.5. And I don't think that 11 rows is much different, but you can feel how much looser it is already in the material. So I'm going to continue with this size. If you take and measure how many rows. It does make gauge, but I just can't imagine that 66 rows of this is going to fit. Maybe it'll fit Claire. I don't know, but okay, we'll give it a shot. We'll continue on. Now, of course, this weekend and tonight and tomorrow I have planned to crochet like crazy. My husband went out of town on a bowling trip, and so I'm going to set up the table and I'm going to attempt to do some recording as I crochet. This ought to be interesting. I don't know how that's going to work, but I'm going to do it. Anyway, it's probably going to be hilarious, but we'll see. So that has started over. And I kept the other one. I kept them both. So that's one thing I've been working on. And then, of course, I'm trying to finish my September hat. And because it is in this beautiful yarn, I did the one September hat, and I also did the October hat, both in crochet. But the knitted versions are a little bit slower, and with that shawl, I want to finish this though before I start the October knitted hat. So this was using the Yarn Bee Dazzling in the sun. What is it? Sunburst, yeah. So I'm still not quite. I'm almost 6 inches in to start the decrease. But if I ever thought I would say I like the rainbow, this would be the one that I would like, because it is gorgeous. And as a matter of fact, it has sparkle in it. And we all know that, if you follow me at all, that this month I am challenging you all to use something with sparkle. I am doing another hat for that challenge, which is on the lives on Sunday. And that one is pairing the sparkle with another yarn. So it's fun. This one, the sparkle is already in it. This is the starting grid hat from Ross Rochester, and I will also link that below. I love it because it has this, yeah, see, you can't tell in the texture as much, but there's a texture there. But you certainly can feel the difference than the regular just knit every row. So I really like this. It takes, you know what it does? It makes you practice the purl back and forth, purl, knit, and then knit one row. So every other row is knit, purl, and every other row is knit. So it gives you practice on the purl, and I needed it. And so I've probably done 3 of these starting grids, and I actually really like it in the solid. Oh my gosh, yes. So that is almost done. It's getting there. And then, of course, I'll be starting my October hat in knit, which is using this yarn. And if you are a follower, you will know that I do hats, and more hats. Every month, I bring out a yarn out of my stash. Sometimes it's deep stash. Sometimes it's brand new. And I knit and I crochet a hat if I can. It's no big deal. I'm not going to pressure myself as much next year. I will be doing 1 hat every month, and then I'm going to pick whether I knit with it or whether I crochet with it, depending on what the yarn is and how much time I have. But I will continue on with this because I like it and it's fun. It's a great way to do a review on a yarn, and this yarn is Landscapes by Lion Brand, and it is beautiful desert spring. It is the October yarn for the month. If you want to enter, you just make a hat in whatever pattern you want, in whatever yarn you want, and post it in the October post. It is on the Facebook group. All of the announcements for make-alongs are under the tab announcements, so that's easy enough. So yeah, I've been a little bit busy with a couple things now. we have been doing a bracket game on the addictions videos, and so far we have it half done, because last video was telling me your favorite Halloween movie series. If you don't like Halloween movies, whatever, if you like them scary, if you like them funny, whatever you had to say about movies. So we're going to be drawing that one today, and it'll be number 5 out of the list. So that person will get to pick either 1, space 1, 4, 5, or 8. The rest of them, the other half of them, have been chosen. And so when I pick that person's name, they will get a bag coordinating with the number they pick for the bracket out of the basket of Halloween bags. So I have that in my iPad, and I was looking down and there's 59 comments, but I believe I have some comments on here, and it's because when somebody put on that they like Stephen King movies or books, I do too. Oh yeah, and I forgot about how scary the movie Poltergeist was to me. I remember seeing that. I also remember seeing the Wolfen, I believe is the name of it, at the drive-in theater up right around the corner from my house. That was, now it's closed, but when I was a kid, that's where everybody went on their first dates and their dates in the summertime. And I saw it with a bunch of friends, and then when we left, it was so scary because there's no street lights or anything in our area. And when you left the drive-in theater, it was dark. I mean, we're talking dark like I'm used to around here. There's no street lights, so it was scary, and it was like, oh, the wolves, you know. Yeah. And then I was, you know, reading through these. I read every single one. I love these games. I'm going to be doing these a lot more, I think. So I went ahead and put the Earl into the YouTube comment picker, and we'll get the YouTube comments from that, and it was 51. So there were eight comments that were either my comments or a duplicate. So we'll go ahead and pick the winner for that. The winner has a week to get a hold of me. Usually these girls answer right away, and it's Mrs. Debbie L.W., someone that I don't know. She says, I don't really like scary movies anymore. I used to love them when I was a teen. So congratulations to Debbie. If you have a United States address, please get a hold of me. You will be able to pick a bracket number and message me. My email is below, or instant messenger. You can pick number 1, number 4, number 5, or number 8. And then later on, when all the bracket spots are filled, then we will do a roll-off throughout the rest of them and come up with the winner. The winner for this bracket is going to be getting a Yarnable box. It is a subscription box that I got this month, September, I believe. This is September. And in that was this beautiful hank of DK Weight Sweet and Sour. Remember that one? Yep. It is a beautiful plush DK superwash merino and nylon 8515. And you will also get some llama. Don't bring the drama. Be a no drama llama. And these are coasters. And you'll also get a reusable washcloth with llamas on it. So that's what the winner's going to get for the Halloween brackets. So every video I've been talking about Halloween and some questions. Or just fall or whatever. And I'm going to ask you a new question. So this video will be another entry into the brackets. And this bracket number or bracket question is number 6. And it is, do you like to receive tricks, or do you like to get treats? Now, what I mean by that, like, do you like it when your husband plays a trick on you at Halloween and scares you, or puts something out, or your kids, or do you like to do it to them? Do you like to play tricks on them? Or do you just like to get Halloween candy and give it out to the kids? Or don't you like anything to do with Halloween? Let's just ask that question. I know you're itching to tell me. And I also have a secret, and it's not a very unusual secret, because if you've been following me, then you will know that for the last 2 years I did trick-or-treating in Christy's closet, and this year I'm going to do it again. Only this year I'm going to do the trick-or-treating on the live show Sunday morning, actually on Halloween morning. So if you know what that means, it means that I'm going to have little treats and you will be able to win them. But you will have to be on the live to do that. So I'm hoping you'll join me on Halloween morning. And I've got some treats. I have some, well, let's just say that morning I will show you what's in the bags, but I will wrap the bags up so that they're all fairly the same, and we'll have a good time, because that's the Sunday that we won't be doing a challenge, because the Sparkle Challenge will be ended the week before, and that's the Sunday we'll have a Halloween trick-or-treat in Christy's closet, and we'll announce the next make-along for November. So that should be great fun. Okay, so I did receive some gifts from my husband. Again, he went to a different grocery store and he found, now if you watched last year, I had Advent coffee, I called them Advent, but they were 12 packets of different coffees. Now he did find the autumn or the fall flavors, and I think a lot of the stores get these, but they sell out fast. And so this year he bought me 2 of the fall ones right off the bat, so I can drink different coffees with the lives and stuff throughout the fall. Isn't that great? And then he always gets me the Christmas ones so I can use them during Vlogmas. So we will see when they come out. And then he found a couple more of the gnome fall towels, the gnome grown ones with the little wheelbarrow. Yeah, so I have 4 of these now. I'm going to make these up. They will be available in my Etsy shop when I get them done. And if not, in November, I'm going to be taking them to another craft sale. So, yeah. And so, okay, so my shopping trip. So, why did I go to Michael's? Well, Heather over at the Crochet Witch, she has been, like, dangling this yarn in front of me for the last couple days, and it is a new Michael's yarn, and I know a couple other ones have showed it too, but every day she says, look at the square that I made, and I'm like, that is beautiful. I love the colors. They're all fall colors, and it's a new Michael's new, I think, I don't even know what it is. And you know why I don't know? Because my store doesn't have it. I'm like, are you serious? So I couldn't get any. So I walked through Michael's and I didn't find anything really worth getting. Now they did have yarn, buy one, get one half price. So I had to at least come out of there with at least 2 skeins yarn, right? So, yeah, that was really hard to do because a lot of the stuff was empty. They didn't even have that bright orange that I should have got the last time for towels, and I didn't. So anyway, I said, well, I do want to get a couple new beads and stuff to make stitch markers with while I'm here. And so I went over there first and I found this pack of beads with the Tree of Life on it. I thought they would be appropriate for our giveaways, so I'll be making some of them up. And then I found some of these, which are kind of like the dragonfly, which is what I really like to use. And this one, there are a lot on here. This one, you take them apart, and then I'm going to use some of these. So I found those at Michael's. So I think that these together are going to be nice. And then I found these letters, which these letters are round with the pin, the hole all the way through them. And they're like flat and round. So I think that these are going to be cool. There's even a heart or two in here. See the little red heart? Oh, is it showing up? It's over here now. There's a little red heart in there. So there is a couple of them. There's like 3 or 4 of them. I didn't even notice that when I bought them. So I got these. I actually didn't get these at Michael's. I got these at Joann's, which was the next stop. But finishing up at Michael's, I really like their Charisma yarn. I really, really like it. Especially the cream tweed or the white tweed. It is the softest one of the line of the Charisma. And so I saw they had it buy one, get one for half price. And these are the 2 colors that are fairly new and I hadn't bought before, but are in that line that are the really, really soft ones. So I got one in the light blue. See how it changes colors? It's like, it's gradient. It is, and these are so soft. So these are 5 bulky, and I plan to make a couple of bulky hats out of these. They're loops and threads, sold only at Michael's. It's the Michael's brand, and it is 5 bulky. It's 100% acrylic, really, really soft acrylic. And these have 109 yards for a 5 bulky, so they're perfect for a hat. And I got one in the what do they call it? Sapphire. And then I got one in the lavender, and this one is called Strawberry Multi. So it's a pink, but it's got the lavender too. See, so it's a gradient as well. So I figured those 2 will work up real quick with hats. And so I figured, what the heck, I didn't come out of there empty-handed, right? So I had to get those, but I really like this Charisma yarn. I love it in the white tweed and the cream. It's so soft. So then I was like, oh gee, you know, I'm over on that side of town. I might as well run into Joann's. I don't know what they have on sale or anything. So that's where I got the letters. Now both stores had tons and tons of letters, all different sizes. I wanted a real tiny letter with the hole down through the middle like that. So that's why I got those. Those were fairly inexpensive. These were only $3.99 for and it doesn't even say how many's in there. 1 ounce, 28 grams. It doesn't say how many's in there. Huh. And it does come with a reclosable bag. But just in case I've been thinking about this, I wanted some of these. These are reclosable bags for things like stitch markers or beads or whatever. So I got a couple of them because I like to throw them in a bag before I send them to you when you win them on the show. And that way there's a perfect little bag to put them in. And these, 150 of these, and I don't even see them on here. What, didn't she charge me? Wow. They're not on here. Seriously? Huh. Well, they gotta be. They gotta be on here. But there's only... I only see 3 things on here, so... Oh, okay. I got these at Michael's in the dollar bin. That's where I got those. They were zip bags, one at $2.40, so they were $2.40 after my rewards or whatever was taken off. Okay, so again, I walked up and down Joann's, and all I saw was one sign, and it said the big twist yarns were 30% off. So I believe that there's a little gnat in here. Can you believe this? Ugh. The humidity, it's just awful. They had the regular price $5.99, and I guess I got this heather beige colorway, big twist, for $3.99. Now, I only got one because they only had, I saw 3 colors of the twist, and I haven't tried it, and I was like, you know what, just get one. This is, when I picked it up, I immediately thought of Christmas presents and who I normally make something for, and I was thinking that this was a man's color scarf. To me, that's what it looks like, a man's colored scarf. So that's my plans for this. This is soft. It's a big twist, and it's soft, and it's called Heather. And this one is called Heather Beige, the colorway. And this is 100% acrylic. Again, very soft acrylic. Has 380 yards in one of these skeins, which is great. So I'm planning on a scarf with it. And on the label, it even says, to make a scarf, you need 1. To make a hat, you need 1. To make a sweater, you need approximately 3. To make a blanket, you need approximately 6. So that's kind of cool, huh? It's a 4 medium. It calls for a US H or US 8.5mm needles. So I'm thinking about what I'm going to do for Christmas presents, and that's kind of one of the reasons I got that. And then, you know, I had to check out that one aisle. Now, these were not on sale, but I love the buttercreams, and I always have to go over there and just look. And they had nothing. They literally had one color, and it was this one. And this has got lots of halo, and I love it. Buttercream angel hair. I just love it. And you know what? I thought about it, and I thought, oh my gosh, Felicity's going to be a year old in November. Why don't I make her a buttercream pink knit hat for her birthday? So that is the plan for this. This is 51% acrylic, 27% polyamide, 22% wool, but extremely soft. It is just like a pillow. And it is called Buttercream Luxe Craft Angel Hair. And it is a 5 bulky. It's 110 yards, perfect for a little girl's hat. And I'm going to knit it, and of course I'm going to share it with you. In fact, I might even challenge you. All right, I think I have come to the end of all the things around me. I hope you are enjoying my channel. Please leave a comment below if you want to be entered. All the comments are read. I love all the comments. Please share wherever you can, and tell your friends, and hit the thumbs up, and what is that? The bell, so you get notified of all those, all the notifications. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, and I'll talk to you all later. Oh, that's right. Take a moment out of each day and be a little creative. Bye now.